Recording.
Hey, babe, we're recording now. All right, everybody, this is my video editor-in-chief. She doesn't like to be on the camera.
Nope.
But she is. We're going to go and actually going to get some yogurt land. Aw, the kids heard it. Oh, well. All right. Y'all missed this, but my wife just said, oh, that's how I turn you off, by pushing the button once. And then she said that I wish that was like real life. Hey, guys, we're back. So we just got done eating Yogurt Land. And we recorded as we were going to Yogurt Land to give the intro, but we think it sucked. we didn't watch it yet, but I bet you we think it sucked. So anyway, we're gonna try to do this again about us, like how we met and stuff. Oh, okay. So we met in undergrad. I'm a country boy from pretty much nowhere. Went to college and found this Asian chick, first Asian I've ever seen, and fell head over heels about her. And she was suckered into it as well somehow and decided to marry me. And now we have 4 kids. We've been married for 14 years this year. I guess the motorcycling started in 2006, right? We went to Vietnam after graduating undergrad, and we had to ride mopeds everywhere. And ever since then, I was like, oh my gosh, got to be on 2 wheels. So I think that's where I got the bug in Vietnam. Yep, that was super fun. And ever since then.
I think the reason why you loved it so much is because you have so much attention from everybody.
Well, I mean, okay, so I didn't hang out in the normal touristy areas that the white folk normally do. I totally hung out in the areas that nobody typically goes and visits, and, you know, like the little towns that for some reason nobody wants to visit. I don't know why. But beautiful towns and beautiful people and everything, and I guess, yeah, it's true. You know, I'm on motorcycle and everybody's sitting there paying attention to me. They're like, holy crap, there's a white dude, you know, riding down the road. So I don't know, maybe that's what it was too. But I think it's also like kind of the freedom of a motorcycle or a moped, because I mean, you could literally almost do anything and go anywhere you want with it without having the confines of sticking to a street or other things. You know, there is a lot more exposure. Like you see and feel things so much more when you're on motorcycle compared to in a car. You're almost like drowned it out with, you know, radio and how quiet it is, you know. And on a motorcycle, if I open this hood up, I mean, I'm getting nothing but air, you know, and bugs in your teeth, and oh yeah, it's good stuff. I guess that's my background on motorcycles, and I've been riding pretty much ever since. So probably right at about a little over 14 years, I guess, because I got a motorcycle before we got married. Oh yeah, I've been through a lot of different bikes. Started on a Yamaha Virago 920, which was a piece of junk. Starter problems, everything else. It was a really, really bad bike. Anyway, but I learned a lot on it. And it was pretty much too big of a bike for me really to begin with, or at least for most beginners especially. And then I graduated up to a Kawasaki Concourse and only owned that for about 6 months, and unfortunately had a wreck on it and totaled it, only because there's so much plastic on that motorcycle, you know. So as soon as it hit the ground, it cost more than it was worth, unfortunately.
You were new at it.
I was new at it. So it was actually more bike than my skill was able to handle, is what it actually was. I should have had more skill with that exact bike. But, you know, you live, hopefully, and learn. So that's kind of where I guess my mentality is now, and about, you know, I'm super about training and things like that, which we'll go into in a second. So and then I had a BMW 650 GS for a while. I had I guess we had a Kawasaki 250 as well, little Ninja, the old school one. Cool truck. I had a ST 1100 for 8 years maybe, I think. I put well over 250,000 on that motorcycle, and 18,000 of it was during a 6-month span during school. So that was freaking amazing. And then ST1100, I went to the CRF 1000. Somewhere in there we had a Nighthawk 250 as well, a Honda Nighthawk 250. And see, maybe I had something else. Well, now I also have a Yamaha DT 125 Enduro. That's super fun.
Wasn't the Nighthawk my bike?
Nighthawk was your bike, and so was the Ninja.
Yeah.
But I think I rode them more than you did.
Yes. I didn't get to ride them that long because each time I have a motorcycle, we ended up pregnant.
Within a year.
Yes.
Let's see. Motorcycle chicks, hot? Oh yeah, they are. So all you motorcycle chicks out there, woohoo! At any rate, see, where was I going with that? So I've had a lot of different bikes, and now the kids even have bikes. So I think I alluded to this maybe on the first video. They have a CRF 110, a CRF 70, and a CRF 50. You know, and we do a bunch of rides. So part of this channel is also going to be about them. You know, we're going to do rides. So there's, I guess, 4 different types of riding we're going to be doing. It's going to be just me and sometimes some off-road stuff or some fun little traffic stuff like right now. We're going to be doing me and the kids, probably a little off-road stuff together. There's a really cool place called the Kisatchie Forest, National Forest here in Louisiana.
The reason some of you may think, why does she, being a mom and a wife, letting her husband ride a motorcycle and even her kids doing that? Well, to tell you the truth, I should, and I am in a way am worrying about him daily, but I know his skill and his mentality. He is not a risk taker, especially on a motorcycle. He knows he has family, has children to take care of, so he is very careful. And his skill level is, I think, is high, so he's still very humble about that.
Thank you.
So that's why, and also it's something he enjoys so much that I don't want to take it away from him. And it gives him stress-free coming home. And also, as for the kids, statistically, children riding motorcycle would give them better being a better driver in the future.
Yeah, and we have rules, and we'll go into that a little bit when we do our first kid video, but we have rules about riding motorcycles in this family, at least for the kids, and it has to do with grades, and it has to do with mechanical ability and stuff like that. So it's actually a really cool learning experience, and actually there's a lot of responsibility associated with it. And we even have a bridge crossing. Nice. Nice. And little Dalton, he's gonna do the same. Oh, where he go? There he is. He's not turning his head. Slow approach. Good. Good job, buddy. There's also going to be just the kid videos with them riding motorcycle either at a MX track, and they don't really have the actual MX motorcycles, but they like to get out there and have fun. That was something that they really did. They did once so far, and I mean, they just really enjoyed it. You know, it's kind of, they had to be careful though, because there's a lot of other riders out there that were just flying, you know, compared to what they were doing. And then, of course, one of these days, I have major plans to ride in Vietnam and take y'all with me, you know, or other countries in general. So, heck, if let's just say this YouTube gets really big, then that could definitely inspire us to go ahead and go to Vietnam and do other things like that. And by the way, we do need some GoPros. I heard one person got a bunch of GoPro donations. I don't have the fan base for that, but whatever. We do need GoPros. You know, just putting a shout out.
Did you say that you maybe one day want to do a around the world on motorcycle?
A what?
Around the world?
Yes, I want to do around the world, kind of like Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman. You know, they did. What is it? Long way down and long way around. God, I want to do that kind of stuff too. So one of these days, we'll see. Heck, I even want to do maybe a Paris to Dakar race one day, but that's not now. That's going to be definitely a little bit later in life.
Yeah, hopefully by that time we have enough money and have enough health for all that.
I'm not going to say, but I think it requires at least $250,000 to do it, minimum.
Okay.
Well, I guess I just shot myself in the foot by telling her that. Oh well.
So yeah, we'll revisit that topic later.
For guys, if y'all are just married, that means that's probably never going to come back up again. We'll see. I'm pretty good at convincing her.
So, being a dad, you gotta help with other motorcyclists out there, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So first of all, I am a motorcycle trainer. I can't say with what entity, because I am not sponsored by them, and I can't necessarily say what entity I work for, but I do motorcycle training. Sorry, I do motorcycle training, and I even do like advanced course stuff. So, and I also like to compete in the police competition type level. So. So there you go. But I'm a father. I like to mentor. We're going to talk a little bit about the mentality of riding, some tips and secrets and trades about riding, and how to keep safe and alive on the street for as long as you possibly can. So we'll do that.
And also, you're going to do some maneuvering in the pocket.
Oh yeah. So also, we need a drone if anybody has one of those. But since I do like doing all those police type competition and the tight turns, we'll talk a lot about that, and I'll even give some demonstration and tips on how to do it, you know, if you're wanting it. And we'll get a drone out there and record me while I have the camera going.
And also another reason why I'm supporting David running and having so many motorcycles is that he does his own maintenance. He's also a mechanic on his own vehicles, and he's great at it. So you'll be maybe having videos on how to do on some of those, right? And maybe reviews.
Absolutely. Everything from a simple oil change to tire change to even valve adjustments on this bad boy, this Africa Twin. I even get sometimes involved with car maintenance, which we can go into if you really want to know it. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not an amateur at it, but I am no AES certified mechanic. So I'm no registered person, but I am very handy. I grew up in the country. I'm not necessarily a shade tree mechanic. I'm a little bit better than that. But we had to do all our own maintenance on tractors and everything else growing up. So I could even set points. For all those who know how to set points, leave a comment. I want to see how many people there are that can set points. Well, I'll do product reviews. I'll even do a motorcycle review over this CRF 1000, the Africa Twin 2017 manual. I'll do product review on the Senna 10C Evo, which is what is being recorded on today. Product review on all the tires that I do. I go through quite a few tires. I ride this bike every day. Usually come rain or shine. I mean, unless it's just absolutely pouring when I'm leaving the house. I'm going to have one episode about dad jokes, so that all you husbands or fathers or whatever could learn the dad jokes and let your wife roll their eyes at you. We're going to do probably a couple episodes of Crazy Drivers of Louisiana or something like that, because I've got a dash cam on the motorcycle front and rear, and also I have this Senna camera. So trust me, I see a lot.
And also, I think you should definitely have a video about your beard.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
beard.
So that was actually already by one of my subscribers, Christopher. He mentioned that I should do my own channel about a beard, but I don't think there's enough content to have an own channel about my beard. So, but I do, you know, my beard, it's decent, I think. And I have a nice little handlebar mustache that is of varying lengths throughout the year. But I never shave it. It's been 6 years since I've actually trimmed it all the way off. If you have a beard, man, wash it. Keep up with it. You know, you don't have to brush it all the time and stuff like that. But, you know, it's got to look nice. It's got to smell nice. And it can't be nasty, all right? Do something with it.
Oh, come on. You know you do more than that. Because I think you have more beard product than I do with my hair. Why do you think exactly you want to do this channel?
Well, I mean, just for general entertainment, and I guess you could increase your knowledge on motorcycles and maintenance, and you know, it's COVID, so we're all cooped up and nothing to do. So at least it gives somebody an out, and you know, you could have some fun, or I can inspire you maybe to ride a motorcycle, or inspire you to ride better. And I'm not saying I know it all. I don't. But over the 14 years that I've been riding and 500,000+ miles, I've picked up a few tips and trades, and I've learned some things from even, you know, now that I'm teaching courses and stuff like that. So, absolutely. Hey, you know what? Also, comment below. Tell me what you want to see. You know, if you want to see more of the hot wife or the kids or whatever, let us know. You know, we can most likely accommodate.
To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. Alright guys, that's the conclusion of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!